Donald Trump has just declared war on a Republican congressman who will not stop asking questions about Jeffrey Epstein and what he is trying to hide should at this point terrify us. Donald Trump went on an unhinged Truth Social rampage. He called Republican Representative Thomas Massie third rate, weak, and pathetic, and is demanding that he be thrown out by Kentucky voters. This is not about loyalty. This is not about policy. This is about one thing. It is about Epstein, and Trump is panicking. Let's take a look at the post. This is a wild one, okay? So strap in. Third-rate Congressman Thomas Massie, a weak and pathetic rhino from the great Commonwealth of Kentucky, a place I love and won big 6 times, must be thrown out of office ASAP. The incredible people of Kentucky's 4th Congressional District gave us a mandate to make America great again. And the person that will help us do that is Navy SEAL, Army Ranger, and 5th-generation Kentucky farmer Captain Ed Gallrain, a true America First patriot. He goes on to talk about how great Ed is, and then in the third and final paragraph of this diatribe says, I hope Ed gets into the race against Massie, who is now polling at about 9%, because the great people of Kentucky are wise to him. He only votes against the Republican Party, making life very easy for the radical left, unlike lightweight Massie, a totally ineffective loser who has failed us so badly. Captain Ed Gallrain is a winner who will not let you down. Should he decide to challenge Massie, Captain Ed Gallrain has my complete and total endorsement. Run, Ed, run. MAGA. Here's what really happened. Thomas Massie just did something almost no Republican has had the courage to do. He teamed up with a Democrat. That Democrat is Ro Khanna, and they are teaming up to try to force a vote demanding the Justice Department release all of the documents from the Epstein investigation. Now, we are going to keep pushing as well. And this is an area where, to the extent that there's overlap between Democrats, Republicans, the left and right, we also want to see those files. If you agree with the files being released, make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get the word out, share the video. Let's keep pushing for it. Now, according to multiple reports, Trump's name is all over those files. It may be that he is all over those files because he was colleagues or acquaintances, better said, with people who are perpetrators in the files. It may be because Trump is a perpetrator in the files himself. We don't know. Until we have that information, we simply don't know. But what we do know is that there's a sitting president trying to destroy a member of his own party because the congressman wants transparency, the very transparency Trump used to say he also wanted. Trump used to say he also wanted the Epstein files released, but it slowly shifted and changed to where Trump was, by the time he got elected, saying, the Epstein files I'm not so sure of. And now it seems clear that he doesn't want those files released. Remember that we know Trump once called Epstein a terrific guy. He said, Epstein likes women on the younger side. Those are Trump's words. And so Trump knew what was going on. And now Trump's administration has concluded Epstein's death was definitely a suicide, which has thrown a lot of the conspiracy theorists for a loop. And also that there is no client list, which is very convenient and difficult to believe. But it gets even worse than that. Trump won't rule out pardoning Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's partner, who is serving decades for sex trafficking of children. Maxwell just happened to give an interview exonerating Donald Trump. How convenient. So Massie has had enough, and I agree with him on this issue. He wants answers, he wants documents, and Trump's response is to try to destroy and end his political career. Trump endorsed Ed Gallrain, a failed state Senate candidate, saying, run, Ed, run. It's not even clear that Ed wants to run. Trump is desperate to get rid of Thomas Massie. He's throwing the full weight of the presidency behind removing Massie from Congress. And I have something else to add to this. Marjorie Taylor Greene also wants the Epstein files released. Massie has never been a close ally of Trump's, but Marjorie Taylor Greene has. I would not be shocked if Marjorie Taylor Greene keeps barking up this tree to see Donald Trump turn on her and try to get her kicked out as well. It's funny how he refers to Massie as Epstein obsessed. I'm going to translate that for you. Caring about victims of sexual assault is now Epstein obsessed. That's the translation. So I don't want to overstate the degree to which I like Thomas Massie. I agree with the guy on basically nothing. But there is a level of courage when your party is mostly doing one thing and you know the president is going to use the power of the bully pulpit to attack you. It does take some courage to stand up and say, this is not right. And Trump's answer is very clear. Destroy anybody who asks. Smear anybody who has the audacity to say, hey, maybe we should release those files. So the 2026 Kentucky primary is all of a sudden about a lot more than just politics. It's, are we going to demand accountability from the most powerful people in this country, or are we going to let them bury the truth forever and allow Donald Trump to convince someone to run against Massie, maybe even lead to Massie being removed from Congress by losing the primary? Which are we going to do? I'm on the side of the transparency. Trump used to be on that side as well.